All right, let's see if anybody's out there. Another impromptu
It's live.
live stream. It's Tada's birthday today.
Yes.
Yeah, we got one viewer.
Yeah.
It's today's Tada's birthday.
Yeah, 27, July 27.
She is 1 year old.
1 year.
So we thought we'd say hi to everybody, celebrate Tada's birthday with you, see if you have any questions, comments, input.
Tada, come here, Tada.
Come here, Tada. Let's see.
45.
I don't see any comments. Here we go.
Oh, I see.
Okay, now we're coming up. Yay, happy birthday, Tada.
Thank you. Tada, say thank you, Tada.
She'll be up in a sec. Hello, how are you? Hi to everybody. Hi,
Chuck
Scott.
Hammer.
There's Chuck.
Chuck.
Happy birthday, Tada.
Tada.
We'll let you hang that one.
Magandang umaga. Good morning. Fred.
Thanks, Scott. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Tada, say thank
Tony
you.
Sanchez, you found us on a live stream.
Oh.
Yeah, we never announce these things. We just go, we want to go live. Yeah.
Jason. Yeah.
Let's see, where am I here? Wow, here we go. Okay. Happy birthday. Thank you. Mexico is in the house. Australia's here. Thank you very much. Yeah, we love to share. I just woke up and I met you in my dream. I think he's talking about you. Thank you very much.
Hermosa. Thank you.
Do we ever go fishing? No. Good question though.
Fishing.
There's not typical fishing out here, as I know it. Neighbor up the street, I think he goes up in the river and knows what he's doing. I didn't bring any fishing gear with me, but no, I don't know of any fishing trips or anything. They usually use nets out here. Happy birthday
Thank
to
you.
Tada. 85. Oh, 10 likes.
Oh,
That's
thank
it.
you. Tada,
By
say
the
thank
way,
you.
the only thing we ever ask for on these new live streams is likes. We don't want any injuries. So bend at the knees. You know the drill. Hydrate. Hey, Paul, Amy, I am David. My brother Jeff and I are coming to the
Happy
Philippines
birthday. Thank
in
you.
January around the 1st or 2nd. How do you believe? How do I believe? Well, congratulations on coming to the Philippines. I believe you'll have a good time. Yes, Crazy Dog is here. Thank you.
Thank you. Tada, say thank you. Oh, you're welcome, baby.
Paul, please stop smoking. We need your wisdom for as long as can be. Boy, how many times have I heard that? Well, thank you for your concern. Sorry, I'm just from Vancouver. We ought to be sorry about being from Washington. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope you have many more years of happiness. Well, it's not my birthday, it's the dog's birthday.
Yes, Tada's birthday. Denmark.
Denmark's in the house. Sydney, Australia. Well, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, the old doggy's fine. The young doggy's doing good too, right?
See? So that's it. Thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah. How's the weather? Rainy. We got caught in a typhoon. We just went to Siquijor for a couple of days, and 3 days ended up being 4 days because we couldn't catch the ferry back. And I'm not a fan of ferries, especially trying to put a car on it. There's
Yeah.
all kinds of manipulations you have to go through. It's very complicated. It's not complicated, but every time I do something for the first time, and it's not the first time I put a car on the boat because we did it when we went to Iloilo. We did it
Yes.
when Bacolod. We're going to be doing it next week when we go to Santander. That's going to be simple. I know that ferry is very simple, but the one from Siquijor or from Dumaguete to Siquijor is a pain. And it's a three-stage process. You buy a ticket, and then you have to go to the Coast Guard,
Yeah.
and then you have to
Priority
pay
number.
priority number, and then you have to go to, so you buy a ticket, and you have to go to the Coast Guard and check in. You have to have all your paperwork with you of your car, your driver's license, prove the car's yours, that you're you, et cetera, et cetera. And then you got to pay an entry fee into the port, and then you have to pay some kind of other charge.
Terminal fee.
Terminal fee.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And it's not big money. It's just big hassle because you have to go to three different entities to make it happen. And so, anyway, I'm done complaining. Yeah, storm chasers. This is 3 out of 3 trips. Well, yeah. The first storm was Cebu. We went there years ago for me to get an exit clearance. Because at that time, you couldn't get an exit clearance here in Dumaguete. There was
Yeah.
no JRC to do it for you. So we went to Cebu for the day and stayed 3 days because what happened? We got hit by a typhoon. Then we went to Thailand. And we went for 2 weeks and we stayed for 5 because we got hit by a typhoon. And then we went to Siquijor and we were going for 3 days and we stayed for 4 because you guessed it, a typhoon. Now we didn't take direct hits this time or Cebu. It was the aftermath, and it was enough to create enough wind and rain to where it made the boat unsafe, and they were, running the ferries. So we spent an extra night. When we were in Thailand, we took a direct hit, and it actually knocked out one of the main roads. There's 4 roads going through where we were in Phuket,
Yeah.
and one of them got blasted out, and the other ones were in bad shape. So that took a 2-week trip to 5 weeks. That's when you're glad you have credit cards.
Thank you
very
Chris.
much. Good morning from New Zealand.
Brain.
Are you feeling better, May?
Yeah.
Is the question.
Yeah.
Finally. And the bad news is May was sick. The good news is it was the perfect time to be sick because we were going to a resort.
Yeah.
And she's got a little review of the resort on her channel. I'll put a link in here if you guys want to see the resort. Very nice resort.
Very clean.
Very clean.
Have generator.
Has a generator. It has a restaurant. It's got a beautiful swimming pool.
Yeah.
We were unable to avail ourselves of any of that because of the weather. The dog's playing with a new toy. Hear that? That's Tada having a good time with her birthday toy.
But I get that.
Yeah.
Because of the noise.
All right. Can you get by me?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right, Tada. Enough of that. All right, well, I'll just continue on while May gets things figured out with the dog. Happy birthday from the Netherlands. Happy birthday, Tada. You're very popular today. I do believe I meant. Oh, okay. Good to see you. Good to see you too, my lifetime. Appreciate all the videos. Wish you both the best. Thank you so much. We enjoy doing them. Hello from Ohio. Hope you two are well and good. 13 days till I arrive. Paul, you influenced this happening heavily. Oh my God, I'm responsible for you coming over. Contact me if it goes well. Forget about me if it goes bad. Brittany told me to say, "Oh, baby May." Brittany.
Great.
Hello, May and Paul. I see you two are no longer stranded. That's true. And we are reunited with Tada. And today is Tada's birthday. We had to come back. Yes, we are. We are back home, safe and sound. He said, call me Chuck.
Chuck.
Kabankalan.
Say hello. Kenai.
Paula, Dan, baby May. Happy birthday to that. Thanks, Kenai.
Say thank you.
Good old Kenai. He's always been around. Chuck's coming back to the Philippines in September. Good on you. Yeah. We got well rested. It was a nice little vacation because, you know what we did? Nothing. We just hung out. And May slept every day for about 16 hours till she felt better. Yeah, we did. We got our marriage license, which is why we are going to be traveling next month, probably to Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, hopefully.
And the good news is I found flights out of Cebu, direct flights out of Cebu. I love traveling when I get there, but it's the process that I can't stand. I can't stand the airports, all the rigmarole that you have to go through. Getting from Dumaguete to Cebu is super easy. So jury's out. I think what we'll do is take the bus, of all things, from here to Cebu the day before we fly out to Kuala Lumpur. Check into a hotel near the airport. That way it's kind of stress-free. We get to the airport. And then that day fly out. Because what's interesting is the flight leaves at 5 o'clock in the evening. And so my original thought was, cool, I'll fly from Dumaguete to Cebu in the morning. They don't have any flights in the morning. They have flights in the evening. So it's either ferry or bus or drive the car. Well, I don't want to drive the car and park it somewhere for 5 days or however long we're gone. So I don't like the ferry, period. And so it looks like a bus. Or fly the day before. We'll see.
Yeah.
We are coming to Dumaguete. Thank you, David. Well, I hope to meet you when you get here.
Yes.
From Calgary, Canada, happy birthday. We're probably as hot as you are in temperature. Love you both. I don't know what the weather's like in Canada. I know that there's a heat wave like crazy in America right now. Ooh. Phoenix is like 120. Vegas, my old stomping grounds, is about the same. Brutal. So I feel for you. I feel for the homeless people. Hi from Davenport. 100 degrees. Yeah. That's where my dad was born, Davenport. From Cebulan, Yo Joe. Relaxation mode says hi to everybody. Thank you, Rick.
Welcome.
When's May going to do a cooking video? I don't know. You think about it, we're doing a cooking video again?
My cooking video, I give to my sister because my sister she's a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Any problem with May having a cooking channel? She doesn't know how to cook.
Only my husband for the cook.
Any updates on Andrea? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. We got to get Andrea. We got to drag her butt to the dentist, which is easier said than done because I think we have the ability to take care of her teeth now. And it's a matter of we have to almost trick her into the dentist because she's afraid of it. But that's going to be a project. And I think we've done the before video with Andrea.
Yeah.
And I think we'll do the after video when she gets her teeth fixed.
Yes.
So, but the hassle is, I'm going to go today and make her an appointment. And then May's going to have to trick her into the dentist because she wants to do it, but she's afraid. It's the same with May. May was afraid, but once she got in there, it was okay. So, anyway, good old Andrea. Happy birthday, Tada.
Thank you.
Howdy, Paul. Jim from Elko, finally retiring in 2 days. Wow. I land in Cebu on the 9th to the 17th. We're making my way down to Duma. Be really cool to see you after nearly 5 years of watching you two. Awesome. Come on
Wow.
down, man.
Yeah.
We will be happy to meet with you. We meet with a lot of people, huh?
Yes.
I just chimed in. Who is celebrating? Our dog.
Tada.
It's our dog's birthday. You need a dog like a hole in the head. Oh, God. We love our dog. Good morning from CM Reap. All right. Finally caught us live. Yeah. Dogs make people happiness. There's your happiness. I'll tell you what, dogs really do. I'm a dog person. I've had dogs all my life. And you know what is interesting? I'll stay on this for a minute. Is most Filipinas and Filipinos are kind of ambivalent, I guess, neutral about dogs. And May was. In fact, her mom doesn't like dogs.
Yeah.
She has a strong distaste for them. And I don't know if there was a dog bite involved when she was a kid or competition for food. Or, I don't know what it was. But May was kind of neutral about dogs until Tada showed up. And then when we were in Siquijor, there were a couple of dogs there, and May started petting with them and
Yeah.
playing with them and giving them attention and feeding them. So she's become a born again dog lover herself. But before, I don't think she really paid any attention to him. Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Tada! There you go. New dog loves the old dog. Yes, she does. And I'm
Brian.
back at her. Minnesota's in the house. Thank you very much for coming. Hey, Florida.
Florida.
My niece just got a pup yesterday. Love dogs. Happy birthday to your dog. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Well, a serious question. Will a hospital in the Philippines still help a foreigner if they don't have enough money to pay for medical help? Example, heart attack. That's a great question. And let me help you with that right now. I'm going to do a video about this week. I got the thumbnail. Well, May and I were in Siquijor. That's going to raise some eyebrows. But I'm going to do a little video about when you arrive here and things to prep and things to expect when you arrive. And I'm going to call it having a soft landing. Do you want a soft landing or a hard landing while you're here when you arrive? So to answer your question is no. However, if you take the time, this is very, very important. I'm going to really drill on people in the video that I do. You need to register with the American Embassy. I'll say it again, register with the American Embassy. If you have a serious heart attack or a serious medical condition and you do not have the funds to pay for it, the embassy will step in. They will medevac you, if necessary, to Manila, and you will receive the necessary treatment. So the short answer is no. If you don't have the money, they're not going to just do an emergency procedure. I thought you didn't like ferries because of motion sickness. I have vertigo. I don't have motion sickness. Vertigo is when I get on heights. Motion sickness doesn't bother me at all. There was one poor girl that was very sick on the ferry. She had motion sickness. And I don't like ferries just because I don't like the seating. I don't care for the process. I'm happier on a bus. I'm just happier on dry land, I guess. Good evening to you, Gerald. Good morning from Oregon. Well, thanks for checking in. Amsterdam.
Ronald.
I was in Amsterdam once when I was a kid. I finally caught you live. Hello to May, Tada, and of course the Alpha Dog, old dog. Glad to see May is feeling better. Thank you very much,
Thank
David.
you, David.
She is feeling better. She's got a birthday next month.
Yes.
Are water sports, parasailing, jet skiing, scuba diving, boating, etc., popular in the Philippines? Scuba diving, extremely popular. I don't see any jet skiers. I don't see any parasailers. Um, but I would say boating to some degree. Some guys have boats, but I would say the diving and the snorkeling is the number one water sport. Hi, Bruce. Thanks for coming in, man.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Tada.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
She is feeling better. Happy birthday to Tada.
Where's Tada now?
Do you have a favorite city to visit in the Philippines other than Dumaguete? Every city kind of looks the same to me. I did not care for Bacolod at all. May and I were there. Iloilo got my attention.
Yeah.
Worth another look. Um, been to Cebu. Cebu to me is just way too crowded. I could do 3 or 4 days in Cebu, Mactan, Newtown area, nice shopping, stuff like that. Go to the mall, see the sights, but I wouldn't want to live there permanently. Um,
Siquijor.
Siquijor is cool for a day or two, but I get bored there too. Um,
But it's good pizza there.
Good
Pizza.
pizza. Yeah, some good restaurants there.
Dulce Amore.
Dulce Amore. Yeah,
Yeah.
we ate there twice.
I thinking it's Filipino the owner.
Yeah. So May's acquired a taste for fine pizza.
It's very delicious.
And Dulce Amore is very
Yeah.
good.
And Siquijor.
In Siquijor. Thank you very much. It's our dog's birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for greeting for Tada.
They were asking for a title on the StreamYard thing. So I said, no, Tada's birthday is good enough. Happy to see baby
Hi,
Liz doing
Dajo.
good. Hi, Ada.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining. See, it's your typhoon. We got 2 stays. Got to stay away from. Yeah, stay away from us. We attract the typhoons. That's 3. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with the typhoon. And we made it through Odette. The big that was back December 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a direct hit. We didn't go anywhere. Happy birthday to them. Between typhoons and earthquakes, welcome to the Philippines. They go hand in hand. There are worse places you could be. You got that right. I never feel the earthquakes here. People say we have an earthquake, and I know we did because it's reported on the news.
Yeah.
I've never felt them. One time I did back when we lived in Highland Villas. I felt an earthquake. That was a big one. Let's see. Hey there, Mr. and Mrs. Hope you are doing well, and I wish I was still there in the Philippines. Well, what happened to you? Where'd you go? Come all the way to Dumaguete to meet you and couldn't. So sorry. Oh, I'm sorry we didn't meet, man. Maybe we were in Siquijor. Happy birthday from Canada, Tada.
Canada.
What are you having for dinner? I need suggestions before I suggest a steak and broccoli. Is Dumaguete and Valencia dangerous for natural disasters like Leyte? Not at all. No. The last time we had a real problem was Odette. And that was, what, 2 years ago now? Year and a half ago, something like that. It was December 15th. I remember that. So, year and a half ago. We took a big hit from that. But no, that's one of the pluses about Dumaguete is the shape of the island. The direct hits from all these terrible typhoons usually go up to Leyte, and they're much more prevalent, say, in Manila or Cebu. They got hammered during Odette. Here, what we get is the aftermath of all these things. Let's see, dog sounds like he's tearing the house down. Yeah. She was actually playing with a new toy. Yeah, tada. But you got to say it, tada. Not bad weather in your area, I hope. I hear the typhoon hitting the Philippines. Yeah, we kind of been talking about that. We got caught in the aftermath of the typhoon. May I heard of Holo Holo Island? I've
Polo
heard that this
Island.
island is in the Philippines, actually now safe for foreign tourists. Is this true? Have you heard of that island,
Polo
baby?
is Mindanao. Polo Island.
Alu. I just read
Polo.
a traveler alert. Um, I don't remember that being mentioned, but there was a traveler alert mentioned right now. Mindanao is always the number one when it comes to that, but that's southern Mindanao.
Yeah.
Um, other parts are okay. So we don't know. I wish I could answer your
Part of
question.
the Sambuanga.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like that
Oh,
part.
then I would say that's
Polo
dangerous. I was
Island.
down there once. They told me to leave. Hi, Hugh. Watching from Corpus Christi, Texas. Well, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining in. Hello, Philippine scenes.
Philippines. Eh.
As I said, Jeff and I are coming in January. We will be flying into Manila, spend the night flying to Dumaguete. We hope to stay around 30 days. Awesome. Well, hopefully we can get together, David.
David.
I'm always late to your streams. That's okay. You're probably better off. Less is more. Greg,
Great.
Joe Spice, my buddy. How are you?
Yes.
Joe Spice is the
Spice.
nicest guy.
Yeah.
Joe Spice always helps May on her Facebook. What's it called?
Star. Thank you,
Stars.
Spice.
So May's been working hard to earn money on Facebook stars. And she's been at that how long now?
2 years.
2 years. She's made a total of $3.32. I told her to keep it up. I think that's true. Yeah. That's where the big money is.
Because the request of the Facebook once a day, 3 times to upload the video.
Yeah, so 3 times a day she uploads a video for 2 years, made $3.32 grand total. Way to go, man.
And then on hold.
And it's on hold. I told her I wouldn't really sweat it, baby.
Keep going. Keep working.
That's your long-term retirement plan. Oh my God. I came across it because you're a friend from Florida. Oh, thank you very much. We have a lot of friends in Florida. Maybe you're talking about Monty. I don't know. Since you're looking at staying at your current place for a while longer, are you considering getting a backup generator? I guess being up in the cooler makes it a little more bearable. I've toyed with the idea, but no, no. Actually, the brownouts are something that we've actually just gotten used to. It's, as you said, it's cooler up here,
Yeah.
so it's not like we're in sweltering heat when the brownouts occur. We can also just bug out of the house and go somewhere for a few hours. And usually they're over, but that's an option. And what bothers me more is noise. That's my number one pet peeve here is noise, karaoke.
Karaoke.
Dogs and cats and all that don't bother me at all. Chickens, roosters, I don't mind. But they had karaoke wars across the street here last week. And it was a living hell. They have a brother and sister that hate each other, and they live next door to each other. So one rented a karaoke machine and sang from 8 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And then the sister went out and got one to up him and did the exact same thing. So for 48 hours, May and I were like dizzy with noise. Anyway, where would you recommend a first-time visitor? I'm going to try to cover that in the video I do. But I landed in Cebu. I stayed there for 24 hours. I had a knucklehead day and night there. Boy. And then I came to Dumaguete. And so I found Dumaguete to be very, very simple and easy for first timers because there's a lot of familiarity here. Number one, it's still primarily Filipinos and Filipinas. If you go to the market, if you go to the mall, if you go to the beach, if you go to the boardwalk, you're going to see 99% Filipinos, 1% foreigners. There's this kind of urban legend that all these foreigners are moving here. And while indeed there are a number of people moving here, it's not overwhelming the place. It's not like we're changing the topography or the demographics of the place. Um, so I like Dumaguete. I've always, and I've traveled now recently. We've been traveling and checking out other places. And to be quite frank with you, every time we leave, I can't wait to get back. So maybe it's just my familiarity with the place. I know where this is and where that is. There's not a lot of guessing or getting lost or anything anymore. But as far as just foreigner friendly, I think Dumaguete is an awesome place to have a base camp, which is what we've turned it into, base camp. And so from here, once or twice a year, we'll be leaving the country,
Yes.
going to different countries. Island hopping, I think we're going to probably put that on hold. Um, I wanted to go to Bahal. I wanted to go to Davao. We wanted to go to Palawan. And it's just been my experience. I'm just being
Yes.
candid with you. One looks like the other. You know, I mean, we're not big beach people. We don't go, and if there was waves, I would go in the water. But there's not. It's just swimming. So um, I guess there's places we should visit, could visit. Um, just to kind of get the vibe. But I watch other guys' videos that are in other areas, and I go, man, that looks just like here. You know, their main street looks like our main street. Um, in America, there's so much diversity. My God, you go to California, it's one thing. You go to Wyoming, it's totally different. You go to the Midwest, you go to Memphis, you go to Florida, you go to New York. I mean, it's just diverse as hell. Here, there's just a lot of sameness. Long answer for that question. I can believe I have 5 months left before I graduate with my bachelor's and can move to Asia for work. Well, good for you.
Wow.
Congrats on both.
Congrats.
Good morning from Vietnam. Hey, Larry.
Vietnam. Larry.
I was in Nha Trang, Vietnam. Might take her to Vietnam sometime.
Vietnam.
Hi, guys. My father passed away. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I was just wondering how your father's doing, Paul. We were both about the same age. Alzheimer's, terrible disease. Wish you both long life together. Well, number one, Christopher, our sincerest condolences on the passing of your father. I talked to my sister day before yesterday, and my father has the same condition. So he's had a long, happy, healthy life. He's still kicking it. I hope he makes it to 100. And I hope that in October, baby, I can go back to the States. It's pretty easy peasy for me to take little May here with me.
Yeah.
We can get over to America together. I don't know if that will happen. It's if I'm just going to blast in and blast out, I've got a couple of things I need to do. I need to go to Nevada. I need to take care of some business there, and then I need to jam into Palm Springs area, La Quinta area, and see my father and my sister and a few other people, and then just kind of bounce back out. I think when I take May with me, it will be a more extended stay
Yeah.
tour travel type of thing. So right now it's kind of critical that I get home and see my father, um, but he doesn't remember a lot of stuff. He knows who I am, but he can't remember stuff. Like last time I saw him, he goes, do you have children? You know, and what are their names?" And so Alzheimer's is kind of, it's bittersweet. I videotaped us every conversation that we had, and interesting thing about Alzheimer's is he could remember minute details about when he was 9 and 10 years old, but he couldn't remember if I had any kids. So the brain operates on a different level. So anyway, again, condolences to you, sir.
Mm.
Good morning from the lean Dane here on Siquijor
Yes,
Island.
yeah.
Well, where were you when we needed you?
Kim Largo.
Britney Spears song, "Oh Baby May." You're too old, Paul. Much love to you all. Does Britney Spears have a song called "Oh Baby May"? I don't know.
I don't know.
Old dog, how's it coming? I'll be there next week. So thanks for the warning.
Okay, the Philippine.
No, welcome, man. Come on in. We do our level best to try to meet with anybody that reaches out. And just for the record, for the most part, I just go to Tom Tom's Coffee. I quit going to Ground Zero for the most part because it was just too, I don't know. Yeah, I have a more intimate setting at Tom Tom's Coffee. So that's generally where I land. And I like to sit with people one on one without being overly interrupted. Baby May is as beautiful as ever, isn't she? Though
Oh,
it's
thank
Baby May's just
you.
getting younger every day.
Getting old.
Yeah, she's chronologically she's
Thank
going to be
you,
38
just
years
my.
old, but she looks like she's about 25. How are things in Duma? Everything's cool with us. Have you heard that P is now in the U.S.? Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm aware that she went to the United States. Good day and happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you,
It's the
Willie.
dog's birthday, just to clarify, not ours. Next month is May's. P is back in Duma now. Oh, I don't know. It's not like her and I chat. She invited herself on my channel. She came on, she left, and that was the end of it. Never heard from her since. So maybe that's an older video that she went to America. And I don't know. Like these two. Yeah, we need likes. I don't know why, but we just like to have likes on our live streams. It's like a little contest we have. How many likes can we get? What do you do for sports or entertainment? I changed the channel. What do we do for entertainment? We mostly meet up with people and go hang out and talk. Neither one of us are very sporty. I am, however, proud to announce that I am going to be the next major potato producer
Yeah.
here in Dumaguete.
Mr.
I have
Potato.
Mr. Potato Head is going to be my new name, and I made May close her eyes and look because I actually produced a potato from a potato, and so I've told her to envision hills filled with nothing but potatoes, and we're going to become potato millionaires. I swear to God, when we moved into this house, man, we were planting everything everywhere and nothing grew. Everything died. The chickens came and scratched it up. The dogs came
Yeah.
and ripped it up. And nothing we did produced. So I watched this video about how to grow a potato. And so I went out and bought special soil and I had a potato and it had the little buds on it. And so it said put it in a box for a week. So I did. And then we got 75 pesos. We got some really nice soil.
Yeah.
And, so for a total of $2 or whatever it is, I got this whole thing set up. And I put my potato in there a couple of weeks ago. And when we came back from Siquijor, what do you know? It sprouted. It was a major deal for me. I wanted to meet you guys. Unfortunately, I couldn't find you. Well, soldier of peace, I am so sorry. Generally, just to let you know, I usually hang out at a place called Tom Tom's coffee shop. And I usually get there around 10 o'clock. And I usually
10
hang
or
out.
9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depends. Like today, May's got somebody for me to interview.
Yeah.
May came up with another little hotsy-totsy. What is
Yeah.
she, 19?
For a report
She
channel.
just announced to me. She just tells me what I'm to do now. Now that we're married, I just take orders. But she said she got what, a girl for me to interview
Yeah, for your channel.
for my channel. Okay, so that's me. I have to sit next to another beautiful Filipino. Oh well, someone's got to do it. Hope you're well. Greetings from North Carolina. I retire permanently in Davao. I bought the ticket today. Good for you. I'm coming to a tropical island just to cool off. Heat index 112. God bless you. That really is brutal. I mean, I've been through Vegas summers, and now I'm hearing, and you know what? Vegas summers were never that terrible except at night. It would just stay hot. But during the day, it was the proverbial dry heat. And now, from what I understand, that's changed and it's gotten humid. So that's doubly brutal. And then the pavement's dangerous. People are getting burns on their feet or they're falling down or passing out. So everybody, like when I say this, hydrate, I mean it. And like the video. Good evening from Minnesota. Hi, Gary. Let's see, two bears from Toronto. Currently heavy rain. Just saying. Yep. Enjoyed your interview on Vagabond Channel. I'll tell you what, Dan is the man. Him and I have kind of I don't know, we bonded. I bonded, I think, stronger with him than any other guy that does the YouTube thing. And I don't really hang out with YouTubers all day long. That's not my thing. But when I met with Dan, um, him and I were kind of kindred spirits, and we've had the opportunity to get together 3 times now. And I really, really enjoyed being on his channel, and I really enjoyed him being on my channel. But more than that, man, I really enjoyed just sitting down and sharing a meal and some coffee with him. But you couldn't make it the last time.
Yeah.
Because she was what? Sick.
Yes. Quick.
But we're gonna hang out some more. Very interesting guy. His girlfriend is lovely, 6 foot tall runway model. She is super funny.
Yeah.
Her and May got along great, and they just adore each other. So we're very happy with that. I hope to do another collaboration with him before he goes. I think he's going to be around for a few months, for about a month. Let's say you talk about heat waves. That's like the opening line of a monologue. You talk about heat waves. Ooh, let me tell you, the water temperature in the Keys is 102 degrees. Good Lord. No, the temperatures here are maybe 75, I guess. I don't get in the ocean a whole lot, but man, oh man, that will do some just damage. Good Lord. 94 degrees in North Dakota. That's got to be a world record for North Dakota. I always think of the movie Fargo. Question, baby May, what happened to your friend Jennifer?
Ah, I don't know.
We still see Jennifer every now and then, but she's kind of off the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I focus my channel. She's focused that channel.
Yeah.
Both focus.
Yeah. Like I just said earlier, we don't do a lot of commingling with a lot of other YouTube people. It may seem that way because apparently when we get together, we'll say, hey, you want to be on each other's channel? And we say, sure. And so we'll do that and kind of promote one another or whatever. But it's not an all-time thing.
Yeah.
In fact, May and we don't try to avoid them, but we get much more fulfillment from meeting subscribers and having a chance to talk to them and hearing their stories. I never get tired of their stories. They're always funny or tragic or somewhere in between. And so we're blessed because we meet some of the most interesting people on the planet. Really do. I know I was there in May for my wedding. When I went home at the end of the month, I was in line for over 3. I only had 3 ticket agents at the counter while I was at least. I think you're talking about the ferry. When I went home at the end, I was in line for over 3. I only had 3 ticket agents at the the airport. Yeah, airports are brutal, and the state's airports. And what is it? Delta is the one that's screwing up everything. It's just in chaos, And out here, it's a different kind of chaos. because out here it's hassles with immigration.
More fill up.
More papers to fill out, and you must. I don't know. When we go to the airport, we probably show our passports or our IDs to about 5 or 6 or 7 different people. Some place and time you got to stop, pull out everything, show it to that guy, move on, go here, show it to them, especially her, especially if we're going out of the country.
Yeah.
But in the States, man, you show up and immigration's the least of your problems. It's the flights. President-elect and First Lady. That's us. That's right. In fact, I want May to be the president because I think the best job would be the first guy. Think about it. All you have to do is go cut ribbons at schools and shop for flatware. Good morning, Paul and Mrs. May. Yes.
Good
Morning to you. Hello from California. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to Tada.
Oh,
thank you. How long have you and May been together now? Going on 4 years, past 4 years.
Yeah, getting 5.
Getting 5.
Yes, finally. Thank you, Lord.
Happy birthday to that. Thank you very much. Kansas City. How are you, Ted? Taking dog with you traveling? Nope. The problem with taking the dog is the resorts won't allow them or the ferry won't allow them. Now, I found out that if we go to Santander, we can take the dog, no problem. But we can't, the resort we're going to stay at doesn't take them. So, I recently had 2 teeth pulled. Well, he was giving me anesthesia. There was a tear going down my cheek. Didn't even realize it. I bet that happened. Happy birthday. Looking good, Paul and May. And I just spent a few nights in Downland with your buddy Justin at Critter Hunter Republic. Great guy. Yeah, he is. Justin is awesome. He's very hospitable. He's very helpful. And for 37 years old, he's just rocking it. He hasn't been home in 16 years. So he left in his 20s.
37 years old?
Now.
Same my age.
Yeah. Hey, from Houston, how are you, Victor? Saying hi to Greg. Thank you very much for Tada. How hairy was the typhoon? Well, for us, it wasn't terrible. I mean, it knocked out the internet, which was a real hassle. And, you know, I liked the old days. I'm old school. I liked it when you made a phone call and you talked to somebody and booked a room. But now everything's a friggin' app, right? So if you don't have internet, you can't get online. You can't book anything. And we just flat got lucky because there were brownouts after brownouts after brownouts, which is Siquijor has a lot of to begin with. Our resort that we stayed at had a generator.
Yeah.
And so I can't speak highly enough of this resort. It's on Baby May's channel. I'm going to put a link to it so you guys can check it out. If you go to Siquijor, we recommend it. I mean, we don't recommend too many places. But that being said, we kicked on the generator. It was our last night, and he was already booked. We couldn't. I asked him, "Could I extend the stay a day?" And he said, "I'm sorry, bro. It's booked. We got people coming in." So I got on Agoda, which is an app for hotels or flights or whatnot. And I got on Agoda. I found a hotel. I booked it. Boom. It was paid for, reserved, done. And it was just a matter of us finding it. And then we couldn't find it. Like, we kept passing it. It was raining and, you know, we got lost. But anyway, we lived. So Luzon got slammed. We did not. It's just aftermath stuff. We'll be back this winter to see us. Well, come on down and we'll hang out, man. Have you had a dental implant done in the Philippines yet? I have not. I'm going to get veneers because I have tetracycline stains on my teeth. I've had them since I was a kid. So that's going to be, you know, one of those things that I treat myself to maybe next year.
Yeah.
New friend here. Thank you. Awesome. Happy birthday. I'll be there. Good for you. Gene, I would love to interview you. I am really interested in
You friend
interviewing
her.
women that are coming over here to either retire or hang out. It's easy to talk to a guy. It's easy to meet young Filipinas, but I'm super interested in um, foreigners, female foreigners that are over here. I think it's an interesting story. I did one time.
Yeah.
We did, and it was a great video. She was a great guest, and I would love to just have more female foreigners instead of a bunch of old fat guys. Congratulations. You're retired for 2 years now. You're going to enjoy it. Sam Lloyd, yeah. Sam Lloyd, you're going to enjoy it. Buying a catamaran, Philippines is on our way. Four single guys, late 40s, early 50s. Woo! Won't you have fun? There's our boy Jeffrey. Greetings from San Francisco Bay Area and
Jeffrey.
happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you,
The birthday's for the
Jeffrey.
dog, by the way. Beautiful couple. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
word. Harold.
What are you going to do with the dog when we travel? Well, we're lucky because we have built-in babysitters.
Yeah.
Dada's aunt is her sister, and my brother-in-law Ray, and so they just live down the street. So we take Tada and drop her off there, and she has a great time with them. She was very happy to see us though,
Yeah.
and May played hide and seek with
Mm.
her. Our dog Bailey had to stay in Denmark. It's definitely also her I miss the most. She is 9 years old and beautiful little dwarf creature. God bless her. Yeah, we got lucky with the dog and having the built-in bed. And we've got two other people that have always volunteered to take care of the dog. You're looking good, baby May.
Thank you, Scott.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Victor Tan. Thank you for greeting to Tada.
Do you tip in restaurants, coffee shops, like in the U.S.? Yes, I do.
Yeah, you can share.
Which one? Which tip story do you want to
I,
share?
you give the tips the 50 I stolen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, May wants me to tell the story. We went to a place called, what was it called? Brew Garden.
Bro Garden.
It had been, this is, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. And we had been down in Dumaguete, and it was just hot, and it was one of those days. I call it the Easter egg hunt. We had five different things we needed to do, or buy, or get. What they were escapes me. All I know is we spent 4 hours in Dumaguete, and we came back with zippity doodah. And so we had nothing accomplished. And we were driving home. And I am not a big drinker. I'll have a beer every blue moon. But Brew Garden is a beer place, and I just hung a left into Brew Garden that day because I said, you know what, I'm having a beer, and we had a 0 day today. I think I need to take the edge off and just sit and chill out. So what I did was sat down at the bar. May doesn't drink at all. She was just playing with her phone. And the waitress came over, the bartender, and she flirted with me and right in front of May. And she put her hand on me and she goes, "Oh, that color looks so nice on you." And I could smell the smoke coming out of May's ears while I was drinking this beer. I thought this is going to get interesting. They didn't say a word. And so I drank my beer and I put down 50 pesos tip, which is $1. And unbeknownst to me, as we left, May picked up the 50 and left her 1 peso. That's what you get. At the time, I was her boyfriend.
Yeah.
So that was May's idea of getting even with the tip. Anyway, that's about here. Oops. Don from Kansas, be back there soon. Filipina and American love. Cool. Lynchburg, Virginia. Where was I? Williamsburg, Virginia, when I was a kid. I'm from California. Thank you very much. I think the hospital will help you, but they won't let you go until you pay your bill. That depends on the hospital. Um, You know, it varies, man. That's the thing, is that it depends on who you get and where you are and what day it is. Because what happens on Tuesday doesn't necessarily happen on Wednesday. You're very correct in that they will not try to hold you until you pay your bill. However, it's against the law. And I have a copy of the law on my phone, um, just so I could show it to them if they ever tried that with me. However, I would just go ahead and pay. So, but you won't get a room. I've known guys, and again, this doesn't apply to every hospital. I don't know. Just to be totally candid with you, all I know is what I see. And I have seen guys go to the hospital, not have either Fill Health, which is your e-ticket into a room, or they don't have money on them, or a credit card, and they lay in the hallway in pain with a broken leg, or whatever their malady might be. So if you go into the hospital, they're going to expect you to pay the bill before you leave, and they can make it tough. Hello, Paul and Baby May. The P is in America. Well, watch out, America. Here comes the Filipino P. Gaylord Channel. Gaylord Channel. I gave up on the Gaylord Channel. There's enough going on with the old dog channel. I thought you had mentioned a while ago that you were moving. Did that change? Yep. Yep, it did. We changed. The place changed. A friend of ours moved into the place. He's moving back out. So we have a set of criteria of what we want. And I know I said, no, I'm not going to settle. I'm not. We have what we need here. We have a one-man kitchen. Okay. If two of us go in the kitchen at the same time, we bump into each other. We have a funky little shower. It's a small place. It's we haven't bothered to decorate it at all because it's not ours, but it's substantial. I mean, it sustains us, and so it's a place to sleep, it's a place to cook, it's a place to eat,
Yeah.
and it's enough. You know, we don't need some McMansion to make ourselves happy. Um, it does the job. The air conditioner works.
Yes.
The patio's nice. The view's good. Um, there are things that it's lacking that I would like to change. I would love to have a much bigger kitchen. I would love that. That would probably be my number one thing. And I would like to have a shower I can stand in when I take a shower. But and the beat goes on. We're minimalists. I'll be coming back in October, and my wife will be flying in Boracay for 1 week. Cool.
Wow.
Panorama City, Barry from Panorama City, my hometown. I remember hearing about a foreigner in Thailand who needed open heart surgery, and they turned him away because he did not have the 12 grand for the surgery. Yeah, it's not like the States. If you go into the States, walk into the emergency room, grab your chest and say, and fall down on the floor. That's kind of an exaggeration, but you can do that. They have to treat you and then ask. Here, they ask first. Howdy, Michael.
Michael Jackson.
Wow, Alaska. You know, I toyed with the idea
Mas-
of being a welder in Alaska. Never happened. You should have visited Dapitan. It's a beautiful and clean.
Dapitan.
Dapitan, is that how you say it?
Yeah, Dapitan. I don't know where the place.
I don't know where it is either. Baby May is beautiful as ever.
Thank
Yes, she is.
you so much.
Hey, Ann Breakable, how are you? Good to see you. Certain areas in PH have parasailing. Okay.
363 people watching. Thank you, guys.
Rusty in the Philippines says, love your channel. I've been here almost 2 years. Got a wife and 7-month-old son. Wow. You're being baptized this Sunday. Awesome. Can you tell me the difference in the baptism process? No, I can't. May's Catholic. I'm born again Christian.
Yeah.
So we have different processes. With me, we accept as an adult, and choose to be baptized, and we dedicate our babies to the Lord. We're here, they just baptize the child, what, at birth? Or when they have a baptismal?
I am bird.
Let's see, look at channel old dog spent 20 hours watching. Well, sorry for wasting your time, Randall. Oh, I enjoy your watch. Thank you very much. Hello from Bob and Nina in Connecticut. See you this winter. Cool.
Winter.
Happy birthday to your puppy. Thank you,
Oh,
Glenn.
thank you, Glenn.
Oklahoma City. Happy almost birthday, May. Yeah, next month coming up. Let's have coffee
Yeah.
soon. All five of us. Well, why not? Let's see what we got here. I'm looking into moving to Pecan. Nice area. Central location to you and Dumaguete, right on the water and smaller like Key West. What do you think? I like Pecan. I like Pecan and I like Downland. I like all those areas. We like where we're at. We're not beach people. I'm going to say that a million times. But we're looking, a lot of people are buying in Downland, but they're buying on the other side of the road. They're going up the hill. Now, a lot of people are building houses right now. Paul in the Philippines, an old dog. I'll be flying over and visiting my girlfriend of 3 years, long as for the first time in October. She lives in Cavite.
Cavite.
Well, that's great. I hope everything works out for the best.
Province in Manila.
Yeah.
Province.
Do you think what Jasper says about you has some truth to it? I don't know who Jasper is. I think that's a troll channel guy, and I don't watch those dudes. I don't know what you say. Let's see. I fly to the Philippines for the whole month of June. Good. I tried to visit you guys, but unfortunately I couldn't. I was basically looking for where I should be moving to. I picked. Oh, okay. Good on you. Have you heard from expat John? I just talked to John about a week ago, and he was trying to figure out how to do Magic Jack. So he's being very proactive. He's working 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, saving his money, and he's getting himself set up with things that I recommended he do. And it takes John a little longer than most, but he gets it handled. So I recommended to John that he get Magic Jack so that he can get phone calls, because the first time you transfer money, you're going to get a phone call or a text, and you need to have a number that any transfer service that you use. Not to mention Social Security and banking and all that. You want to maintain an American number for a number of reasons. So anyway, to answer your question, John's good. And then, yeah, I just talked to him a week ago. He called me. Hello from Melbourne. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming along. Funny people actually admit they're from California. Sorry, I had to. Free speech and all. Let's see. This is for some coffee, short shorts, and doggy treats, which we can provide. Thank you very much
Thank
for the
you
super chat.
for Tada.
We'll give that to Tada for doggy treats.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Since it's a dog, it's like having 7 birthdays at once. Exactly.
Thank you, Stan.
Yeah, you know, for every day that you live is a week to a dog. So, I don't know. I saw a little motivational video about that. It really touched me. How dogs just sort of enjoy every moment of their day, because they're going to live. You're going to outlive them by 7 times. They make portable sheet metal pizza ovens. You use wood to cook with outdoors. Make it become a great pizza maker. Not to mention a great French fry maker, since I'm the potato king of spaghetti.
Mr.
That's
Potato.
what we'll do. We'll open up a French fry stand.
Yeah.
I'll buy homegrown delicious potatoes. Yeah. That's a good question. I think we've got 2 separate governors. Yeah. Occidental's got a governor and Oriental's got a governor. Yeah. Hello, ladies and germs. Exactly.
It's about the
I bought my one-way ticket to Cambodia for December for 1,500. The ball is finally rolling for me. Well, good for you. We're going to Cambodia, huh? 271 in chat. Spank the like button. Come on, guys. 361 right now. All we ever ask for is likes. We don't know why. It's just tradition. And make sure to hydrate. We don't want any injuries. Let's see. What did you like more about Thailand than the Philippines? Thailand has more points to me to retire at the moment. Yeah, it's a hard call. Um, what I liked about Thailand was the organization, the infrastructure, and the food, kind of in a
yeah.
nutshell. Um, I care at the Philippines. I care much more for the people. There's kind of a disconnect between me and Thai people, um, and I've heard that from other guys too, where there's much more of a well, not spiritual, but more of an emotional connection with Filipinos. But Thailand has a lot to offer. Um, but they keep changing their visa requirements too. So that's something to look out for. I also feel safer in the Philippines. And I don't want to go on forever, but I like the police here in the Philippines more than the Thai police. Hello, Paul and May from Rolette, Texas. Well, thank you very much for joining in. Oh, thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Ta-da! You got a birthday present from Joe Spice. Where'd Tada go? She's hiding somewhere. She's exhausted from her birthday party.
Thank you, Joe, for Tada.
Thank you, Joe. And thanks, and keep those things coming on May's Facebook. She's up to $3 after 2 years. Are you open to meeting visitors? If so, what is the best way to get in touch? We are always open to meeting people. It's a matter of scheduling for us. The problem is this, is that I'm always at Tom Tom's Coffee, probably 5 days a week, would you say?
Yeah.
Today I'll be there. I'm dropping May off to go meet a little chippy that she's going to chat with. And then I'm going to go to Tom Tom's and hang out. And then May's going to contact me and she's going to say, go meet us here. And I'm going to do an interview with some young lady that I don't know, but she wants me to interview her. So I will. And so usually I'm at Tom Tom's somewhere around between 10 and 12 o'clock and just pop in and say hi. It's complicated sometimes because more than one person will show up.
Yeah.
I love to have one-on-one conversations with people privately, but we're finding that more and more complicated as people watch the channel and come into town and want to say hello, which is great. But sometimes we get 3 or 4 at the same time.
Yeah.
And so we just pull up a table and everybody talks.
Yeah.
The good news on that is those guys make friends with each other and they've got connections. And I think it makes the transition here a lot simpler when you meet fellow expats. They may not be lifelong friends, but they'll maybe turn you on to a good hotel or where to rent a scooter or all that. People ask me all the time, what hotel should I stay at? But I don't stay at any hotels here. So May and I are going to have to, I keep procrastinating on this. We are going to have to get on the bike one day and we're going to have to zap into 4 or 5 local new hotels. And we did it once before where we did a hotel tour and we gave you price ranges.
Yes.
We did the Tip Top, we did the Southview,
Yeah.
and we did the
Sierra.
That was it.
Yeah.
So we gave three hotels, and that's become dated. So we need to bop out again because there's some new places, and I think it's good to be able to just show you guys. Here's 5 options for you. If you can afford $20 a night, here's an option. If you can afford $200 a night, here's an option. So we'll go to those places. We'll videotape them. And we always do it on a scooter because we like to drive to them so we can show you. Last time we started off at Robinson's Mall. I think this time we'll start off on the boulevard at the Dumaguete sign. That's a good focal point. And then we'll bop around to 3, 4, 5 hotels. And then we also need to do one for a restaurant that I found that I really want to turn everybody on to. But yeah, I'm open to meeting you, and I always enjoy it. And May gets bored, and so she usually says hi to everybody and then takes off and does something else. Is Dumaguete beach swimming in the ocean? Darwin is. Dumaguete, no, but Darwin has some
Yeah,
really
it's
nice
that way.
dive areas. Yeah, go to Critter Hunter, Critter Republic. They've got some good swimming and diving over there. When the karaoke, you pray for the. You know what? We did have a brownout, remember, during the
Yeah.
last karaoke
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
And May looked at me and said, "Thank God for the brownout." Because it finally freaking settled down. Our ears were hurting. But these people scream into these microphones.
Yeah.
And they always turn it all the way up to 10. And I'm like, May, why don't they just put it at 4? You know, so everybody in the room can
Yeah.
hear them and it's a nice sound. No, the entire friggin' neighborhood's got to listen to them. Hey, yeah, yeah. I've been watching your channel for many months now. I'll answer your question about Mindanao. I just recently went to South Carolina. Absolutely no issues. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. You hear this and you hear that. When I was down there, um, well, that was years and years ago. I was told I should probably take off.
Mm.
Let's see. When are you going to have a baby? Well, we've got Tada
Yeah,
for one thing.
tada.
So, what else do you need? Hi from
Tada is
Florida.
baby.
Glad to see you're still in one piece. Yeah, we made it. If I had to do it all, I'd build my house in wherever that is with a noise canceling master bedroom. Karaoke makes me want to hurt myself. I do, brother. I hear you. Any truth to the rumor that you and May are starting a new channel, Typhoon Hunters? That's a good idea. Things are going good, Jude. Thank you.
Jude.
It's one of my grandson's names. Do you have time for me? Sure. If you're here, we have time. Has the cost of living gone up in the last year? Boy, has it. Yeah,
Hard
a
work.
lot. I know budget videos are boring and everybody does them, and I have not done them for at least a year now, for the simple fact that they get redundant. But our budget has changed, so it's probably. I always think that it's a good idea to do a budget video because we've had a lot of new subscribers over the last year, and they probably haven't seen the old ones, and it's time for an update. But we've gone from 1,500 to more like 2 grand a month, and two components behind that. Number one is inflation. Everything, especially dining out, is a lot more expensive, about 30% bump in prices, from cigarettes to beer to a hamburger, up about 30% from a year ago. And we've been traveling.
Yeah.
And so that's, you spend money when you travel. Since COVID ended, her and I have been bouncing around. So we could hypothetically still live here on $1,000 a month because we've done it before. Um, Somebody else tried it; they could only make it to 12. But the way that we operate here, if we just stayed home, that was what it would take: staying home and not eating out. We could make it by on $1,000. We make it by on about 2,000 now, and it's gone up from 1,500 to about 2 grand. So yeah, and I guess I should do a budget video. What do you think? Good morning to you.
Anton?
Do you ever buy a lawnmower for your lawn, or does your landlord mow your lawn for free? Uh, Neither. We hire a guy to come in with a weed whacker,
Yeah.
and he cuts down the. It's our job, or it's our agreement with our landlord that we would take care of the lawn, and so I think it's 1,500 pesos.
1.5.
1.5,
Yeah.
same thing as 1,500. 1.5. May knows how to say it. Is what it costs to get our lawn done, and we do that about every 3 months.
Once a year like that.
Once a year.
Yeah.
Uh,
It depends. If always raining.
True.
Yeah.
She's absolutely right. To be honest with you, because sometimes when it rains like it is now, I've
Yeah.
already noticed our grass is starting to grow again.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the weather. But anyway, it's not a big bill. What does she have that look on her face?
Hmm?
I don't know what they're talking about. It's Jordan German?
Journal.
Why does she have that look on her face? I don't know. We're good, Smurf crusher. The last time you crushed a Smurf. I was not
Davao.
impressed with Davao. I've heard that
Dennis.
they're very strict over there. And I don't do strict. I like loosey goosey. And I like it more cowboy, you know. So yeah, Davao. I just don't have any urge to go there. It's again, I think it's going to look a lot like this. So why bother? Let's see. What number is May out of her family of siblings? Okay, so where are you in the pecking order? You have
I'm the
you're
third.
you're the third.
Yeah.
Okay, out of what, seven?
Yeah, seven.
So
Four girls and three boys.
and she's number three.
Yeah.
I'm with you there, Paul. I can't swim, so beach is pointless other than eye candy. Yeah, the beach is if it's a beautiful beach, white sand, nice waves, I'm all in. But out here, that's just not the case. It's brown sand and rocks, except in Down or other areas and other islands. Granted, beautiful beaches, but just doesn't float my boat. And believe it or not, it's hotter at the beach than it is up in the mountains. And we like the mountains. That's all there is to it. Hello from Mandalay City. My condo is very quiet with great security. Always enjoy the videos. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, condos
Takes
can be
nice.
quiet as long as the neighbors are mellow. um, and yeah, they've got some rules there, so you're not going to get pestered by what do you call it, karaoke's. Frank, let's see. Please
Right.
buy the dog some treats. We will. Can you help out a YouTube channel? Can you help about YouTube channel and taxes? Okay. Do you have a special license of the VH for a U.S. based YouTube channel? A lot of confusion out there. Boy, is there. Um, Let me address that for you. Thank you for the super chat. Tada's going to have be eating
Yeah.
good here for the next week.
Thank you, Frank, for Tada.
Okay, so the question is this: do we have any issues with taxes? No, because there is a reciprocal tax agreement between the Philippines and the United States. My address, I'm still a United States citizen. I travel in and out of the country. I don't stay here for extended periods of time. I have a base camp here, but well, I'll be going to America this year at some point in time. There is a lot of confusion, and a lot of that was brought up by what's his name, who said he was investigated, which was a bunch of nonsense. Um, so yeah, that's the long and the short of it. Can I work here? No. And take away a job from a Filipino? No, I can't
Yeah.
unless I have a special visa, a work visa. YouTube channel is not working. It derives income from AdSense, but I worked for a year at YouTube and didn't make a penny. My first year, I didn't make a nickel. It wasn't until I'm on YouTube now 4 years. So the last 3 years, I've received a 1099 from YouTube, from Google in America, and I filed my American taxes and I paid them just like a good boy. So yeah, there's confusion about that, but no, she is with the BIR.
Yeah.
So she's registered here in the Philippines. Now, if I'm wrong and there's some sort of tax that I'm supposed to pay, no problem. Be happy to pay it. I would rather pay taxes here because they got me for about 38% in the States, and here I think they get me for 3 to 6. I wish we could switch it around. Thank you very much,
Yes,
Steve.
Steve. Good evening.
Good evening from Wyoming. Happy to see you, man. Hope to visit Dumaguete and Valencia for Christmas. Hope to maybe have a coffee. Absolutely.
Yes,
I got to shout out and say thanks to all the people that walk up to us and say hello. And it's really nice. Just come out and say they watch the channel, and it's always nice to meet them. The only thing I apologize for is sometimes we don't have time to stop right then and there and go sit down for an hour. But we'll be there today. Remember, if you come into town, go to Tom Tom's Coffee. I'm usually there. Come up to
Sambales.
away from the movie Apocalypse. Yeah. Oh, no kidding. That's right. Apocalypse Now was filmed in the Philippines. I forgot about that. What an awesome movie that was. Remember how it opened up with the song from the Doors, This Is the End? Yeah, great movie. Martin Sheen had a heart attack. Anyway, we can get off that. Hello, Paula May. I was recently visited Mindanao, Philippines. I was in South.
Cotabato.
Okay, thank you. Keep in mind, I was the only foreigner there. Everybody was extremely friendly and welcoming. Right on. Yeah, this Mindanao thing is, I don't know. I imagine it's like anything else. It's got an ebb and a flow to it. As far as the terrorists and the warnings and the danger level. Good morning, Bill Baker.
Bell.
Good morning to both of you. Did you guys get back from your vacation yet? And how is your bride feeling now? Yes and yes. We got back from our little vacation, and baby May is doing just chipper. All it took was 3 days in bed. My tour of PI was kind of limited to 3 islands, but Dumaguete seemed pretty special to me. There's a lot to be said for continuity and familiarity. Correct, Billy. I agree. There's nothing saying that if you come here that you've got to stay and live in Dumaguete. I'm just, in fact, if you really want to island hop and check out Duma and then check out this place and check out that place, Cebu would make a better home base because of the airport and the ferry. They've got a ferry. They've got a bus. Duma can be laborious to get to some places. Like for us to fly to Iloilo, we would first have to fly to Cebu. We can't go directly from Duma to Iloilo Airport. So if it was me and I wanted to check out all these different places, I would focus and stay right there in Cebu, right in the international airport. I'd avoid Manila like the plague. Not my favorite place. But I think that if that's what you're planning on, you want to bounce and you want to see this place, that place, and you can include Dumaguete in the mix, Cebu would be the way to do it. Very simple to navigate. Let's see. Do you ever hear from your friend in South America, the wild guy with a couple of girlfriends? Oh, that's Dean, the rotation machine. No, he hasn't written to me in forever. I'd love to have him back on, though. I miss old Dean. I had so much laughter with Dean from the comments. The funny part was after Dean was off the channel, I stayed live for another hour because of the comments. You guys are hysterical, by the way. Glad to see you're feeling better, and happy birthday, Tada. Good vibes.
Thank
Amen
you,
to that,
David.
David A. Is your car an automatic? It's automatic, yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday, Tada.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill. That's for
Bill
I was going to say baby May, but that's for Tada's birthday.
Yes,
thank you very much, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Let's see, we're bouncing back to Vegas in October also. Bought tickets last week, one way, so we have no clock to watch. Good for you. It's not my birthday. It's my dog's birthday. You want your money back?
Tada like a human. Very
yeah, but
sweet.
Tada's just like a human being.
Yeah,
so
very
go,
sweet.
Trinity's from South Florida just saying your live stream while munching on some Kraft mac and cheese. We just got a bunch of Kraft mac and cheese.
I love.
Yeah, she loves it.
And in Tada, she loves it.
And Tada loves it too. Yeah. So
Macaroni
one of our
cheese.
friends brought us this big thing of macaroni and cheese, which was awesome. But you can't get it here. So I'm
Yeah.
going to sell on the black market. Yeah. Let's see, Paul, how old now? Sorry, I am 68.
Still young.
Yeah, old dog potato head. That's right. I am going to be Mr. Potato Head. There's a YouTube channel. I should show you guys the progress of of,
All the potato.
of the potato.
Tada. Tada's wake up now.
Oh, there's Tada.
Come
Yeah.
here, Tada.
Come here, baby. I'm very proud of my potato, by
All
the
the potato head.
way. Hey, Paul, do you have any golf courses? Yes, we do. Um, yeah, there's golf courses out here. I've never been, but they are available. Let's see. Hello from Missouri, Ozarks. Do you have plans to visit Thailand again? Getting ready to retire next year and scouting areas to live. I have Costa Rica, Philippines, or Thailand on my target list. Both all good places. We'll probably hit Thailand again, but we're going to hit Kuala Lumpur first.
Yeah.
And then there's a place in Indonesia that Dan from Vagabond Awake highly recommended. I went to Bali myself and didn't care for it, but he has some different areas that I think he's a much better seasoned traveler than I am. And I was only there with another friend. And anyway, I didn't care for Bali because it was so touristy, and but I needed to get out of the tourist zone and get into the real Indonesia, which I didn't have an opportunity to do. So Philippines, Thailand, tough choices, man. I think the Philippines wins out strictly on people, visa, English ability. I think those are the top proponents for Philippines. Let's see. Please hit the like and work the algorithm for Paul and May. Yeah, we need likes. Actually, it's just a tradition. The only time we ever ask anybody to like, I never ask anybody to subscribe on my channel, but I always ask people to like our live streams. I don't know why. We just started doing it. All right, I'm finding it hard to meet girls here in Dumaguete. Too many expats here. Um, I don't think Dumaguete is a great place to meet women um, these days. I know that 6 years ago, it was a lot friendlier than it is now. I don't know what happened. It could be that there's more expats. Um, yeah, but I have to agree with you. I mean, I'm not in the dating scene, but I'm talking with my friends that are, and they're having a difficult time also. So I don't know what the deal is. If I was in the middle of it, if I wasn't married or if I didn't have a significant other, I'd be able to mention what I think it is. But I don't know what the dynamic is, but I wouldn't come here to meet women. Hello, Paul and Meg. Glad to see the ferry didn't sink. Hey, I got that right. Oh, there's Stacy. Yeah, Stacy, old soldier. How are you, buddy? Yeah, you know May's birthday.
Yeah.
Stacy's been with us since day one. God bless you, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy.
I'm coming in a couple of weeks, but I see that you're busy. Maybe we will talk about some personal things I need to know. Well, I'd be more than happy to sit down and hang out with you, man. You can, yeah. You can buy packages. A lot of the bars, the sports bars, the foreigner bars, they buy those packages and play them. So guys get together and drink beer and watch the game. And I think you can get it at home too. Long time no comment. What was it about Bacall that you did not like? The traffic.
Yeah.
Really was brutal.
No sign, the road.
Yeah, no signs. We took a cab, which was very inexpensive, to the mall,
Yeah.
and the mall was way loud and crowded. I would just say crowded. It was just too good. There's the birthday girl right there. P does lots of production on her post. Stands to reason she'd come to the U.S., shoot her footage, and produce her post after she's back in the fields. Yeah, that would make sense. From what I understand, she goes out with a production team and does her thing. I don't know. Um, I just leave the house with my phone and see what happens. But she does a great job. How much do you pay for Wi-Fi in your house? We pay $30 a month, and it's pretty good speed. 1,500 pesos. Hello from South Florida. Looks like May is feeling better. Yay! Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Tada!
Yay! Thank you.
Thanks for introducing me to Vagabond Dan. Oh yeah, Dan, Vagabond Awake is an awesome guy. Really is. And his girlfriend is just dynamic and so funny and so friendly. Great
Yeah.
people, great couple. Really love them. Still in Cali. Why? I don't know what that means. In Florida? Well, Fred, come on down.
Fred Thompson.
What do you think of? Someone keeps asking me about Jasper in the Philippines, and I don't know who Jasper is.
I think blogger.
Yeah, I think he's a troll guy. I think he's one of those hater guys. I don't really spend a lot of time on those because they all sound alike anyway. They all use the same verbiage and call us all the same names and make the same accusations. So you've heard one, you've heard them all. But I don't think I'll be checking him out. Topography, the arrangement of the natural and artificial scenery for people. Topography, demographics, statistics, cell populations, and their characteristics. Thanks for clarifying that. I probably used the wrong word. Hope everything is well with you, Paul and baby May. Welcome back from Siquijor. Hope you make a video on spouse benefits, Social Security, etc. That are married to expats. God bless you both. Yeah, that's that's a complicated topic, but maybe one day we'll do a video on it. Dan is great and has really good advice. You had a long chat with him. Yes, I did, and we really enjoyed doing. I was on his channel as a guest on his show, and he was a guest on my little channel, and we really enjoyed it. He got twice as many views as I did, but that's to be expected. He's got a much better channel than I do. How is Riza doing?
She's still studying.
Still studying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next month, graduating for high school.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Where is the best money changer in Duma? Someone told me Optimum Trading, so I'll be staying at the Sierra for a while. I honestly don't know because I don't shop it. Optimum Traders might be it. Boy, there's better guys to ask that question. So I'm really spoiled. I just use Cebuana. I transfer over my money once a month. I get my number. I email it or I messenger it to May's sister.
Yeah.
And then she gets my money ready for me. I walk in. She's got it all ready to go. I sign my name. I walk out. It's a 3-minute process. So before I would move over the money, I did shop it because I had my choice of going here, 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 or here. Now, of course, I want the most bang for my buck like anybody else. I just found that the exchange rates don't vary enough for it to be worth my time to be bouncing around. So again, I'm just being lazy. Have you ever had balut? My wife told me to try, but keep my eyes closed. I have not. May loves balut.
Yeah, I eat the 10 pieces.
She ate 10 pieces the other day.
With Tada she
And
ate
Tada
too.
ate it too. I can't stand to look at it. It's just the idea, I guess. 106 in the Keys. Ooh. Humidity's kind of ratcheted up a little bit, to be honest with you. It's higher than I've ever experienced before. How's John doing? John's doing good. Just talked to him last week. He's got about another 4 or 5 months, and he'll make his triumphant return to the Philippines. Beacon feathers. Nah, It's not that. It's just the embryo. There's no beak or feathers in the balloon. Hot dogs, yes. Salute to you too. We're gonna have to wrap it up because we got to go somewhere. It's 9:20. We're supposed to be somewhere at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ray.
Kids, we're going to wrap it up. I know I'm going to do the same thing I always do. I'm going to miss a bunch of comments. I apologize right now. I'm just going to kind of throw through them here. Let's see. What did I say here? Paul, did you recommend staying at least 1 month for a first-time visitor? If not for family, where would you choose to live? Paul, did you recommend staying at least 1 month for? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. If not for family, where would I choose to live? I'm not sure about what that means. Um, I'm not tied here because of her family, if that's what you mean. But at least a month. I gave it 6 months to decide if the Philippines was for me or not. Your content messages and inspirations. Thanks for putting up with those crazy. Yes, my crazy people. I love my crazy people. I'm going to kind of have to skip some of these. I'm sorry. How did the dog's name come about? I just came up with it.
Ta-da!
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 Let's see. Hello, guys, from beautiful Palm Springs. Well, that's not far from my father, where it's only 119 today. Good Lord. Do you think 1,200 is enough to make it anywhere in Philippines, and where would be cheapest for basic, simple living, no bad habits? That's a solid question. Where?
Happy birthday, baby. Love you.
You know, I haven't traveled enough to say where is cheaper than the other. One place is cheaper than the other. You can come to Dumaguete and you can live in a very simple apartment for 200 bucks a month. The ones by Monty. It's very simple. 1 bedroom, bachelor pad, 200 a month, and that leaves you $1,000. So that can be done easily. Um, if you don't have any bad habits, you're not a smoker, you're not a drinker, you're not a womanizer, you're not chasing the girls all day long. You don't have to have a local diet at that either. You can go out and have your bacon and eggs in the morning. Just have to know where to go. So I would say 1,200 is doable. Um, it's the whole bad habit thing. Stacy Clifton, buy Tada a toy. And the old dog too. Hey, I get a toy too. Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy. Stacy, thank you.
Stacy's old soldier has always been on May's biggest fan.
Thank you very much to all people for watching.
We're gonna have to bug out of here pretty quick. What is your tooth story, Paul? Can you elaborate? Oh, my teeth are very strong, by the way, and original. But I have what's called tetracycline stains. Tetracycline is an antibiotic they prescribed in the 50s and the 60s. And the side effect was my teeth have never been white. They've always been grayish. And so I've always wanted to have white teeth. There's no way. I tried it before when they came out, the whitening strips and all that in the trays, tried it. Went to the dentist, and the dentist said no, because your tooth is stained on the interior. It's not a topical thing that you need. You can just bleach away. It's not like I have nicotine stains that won't go away or coffee. That's not the case. I get my teeth cleaned every 3 months anyway, because I do drink a lot of coffee and I do smoke, which I know is bad, but hey. So yeah, the veneers are the only way for me to go if I want to have white teeth. So that might be something I treat myself to in the future. Good morning, old dog and baby May. We have orange rain here in northern Luzon. Wow. David Evans. Thank you so very much, David. Tada, you're the big winner today.
Thank you for the food.
Expensive expat. And happy birthday. Thank you so much. Let's see. Actually, I got to just clarify here. It's not my birthday.
Tada's birthday.
I know the description. It says happy birthday, Tada, with an exclamation point. That's the dog's name. It's Tada. So I'll change the description around happy birthday to our dog, Tada. Clarify it. But thank you. Good morning, blessed birthday, Paul from Glendale, California. Well, thank you. But once again, I'm going to have to change the title around. I think I confused you guys by making it look like it's my birthday when it's really the dog's. Let's see. Do we have any? Oh yeah, we got a lot of comments that I'm never going to be able to make it, guys. I'm sorry. Here's our friend and my mentor, and this is the guy that's responsible for me having a YouTube channel right there, Crew Family Philippines. Please check out his channel.
Yes.
This is the guy that convinced me to do YouTube. So you've got him to blame. Does May have a sister? She's got a couple of them.
Yes. Both is for sister.
Thank you, Monty, but it's for the dog.
That's birthday.
I'm going to have to change the description title around. I think it was misleading by accident. So I said, happy birthday, Tada. And I just now realized not everybody knows our dog's name is Tada. Let's see. I'm going to get through as many of these as I can. I will be back soon, honey. KO. You're as funny as all heck.
Mark Thompson.
Hey, Daryl, what's up?
Daryl.
Happy birthday. Paul's videos are always funny. Thank you so very much.
Korean.
Park?
Korean.
0096 Korean. Uh-oh, Tadell's flipping out. My account only need to understand a minimum budget would need advice. Those with 5K a month should be able to watch a few blogs and figure it out. Yeah. Watch as many budget videos as you can. Recent ones, you got to be careful as to how old they are, which is why I've been remiss in doing one, because they tend to get redundant and boring and all that. But it's time for an update. It's time for us to sit down and do a budget video. And I tend to just not beat around the bush when I do a budget video. I just come out and say, this is what I spend. And that way, you know. And then if you want to hear why or how, I continue on. Oh, gosh, I got so many comments I'm not going to hit. I apologize to you guys. What's this? Hello, Paul and May. My name is Victor, 52, from Covina. And my 22-year-old fiance,
Pampanga.
Pampanga. I love you guys. I hope I enjoy your vlogs. Thank you very much, Victor.
Thank you, Victor.
I'm just kind of skipping down, doing every 10 comments. I'm sorry. How did the dog's name come about? I just named him Tada. Let's see. Can you really get my in Valencia without a buy? I think you're saying. I see apartment rentals in Valencia without AC. You don't need. Well, I think it's misleading to say you don't need it, because we've come home and we've needed AC, especially in the afternoon when it gets hot. So I wouldn't buy that as an answer. No. Nighttime it does cool down and a fan will work. But if you're old and boring like us, we usually wrap it up by 2 o'clock, come home, and it's hot. Sometimes it's hot.
Yeah.
We come home, we turn on the air.
It depends the weather.
It just depends. So I would personally not move into any residence that didn't have AC. Just, however, let me continue on. The first 5 months that we lived in this house, we never hit the air conditioner. And recently, it's been warming up, as you've all been experiencing there in America, and it's getting hot here too, especially in the afternoon. Hey, thank you very much to the bloke.
The look.
Hi, Paul and Baby May. Really enjoy your videos. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Corinne.
Paul, have you lost weight since your first YouTube video? Looks like it. How'd you do it? Heat and humidity. No, I lost 30 pounds via fasting and intermittent fasting. Let's see. Baby May is a tax deduction. No, all you need is an essence. It's for Tada. Well, we can't get her a Social Security. She's not a write-off. My wife, but I can't write her off as a deduction because she does not have a Social Security number. And that would require her spending, I think, at least 3 years in the States or something like that. It's also complicated. Fantastic Forager or Fanatic Forager. Oh, you're going to have to read that one. I can't understand it.
Pagbati kita para sa binatbala, bulahan kasalo. That language, Bisaya. Tagalog.
Oh, it's Tagalog.
Yeah,
Okay.
language Tagalog.
All right. So it says something nice?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Pantic culture. Albay. I see.
You understand it now?
I'm from Albay.
Okay.
Yeah, Albay.
So glad I caught some of your chat. Love the impromptu video for the $50 hotel. I'm happy to hear, baby. Thank you very much. Yeah, talk about an impromptu video. It was just, I wasn't going to do any videos while we were there. But May wanted to do a tour, so we did that.
Yeah.
And basically, we just decompressed. Thank you guys for, here. How's Critter Hunter's weight loss going? He hit 100 pounds. He hit the 100. And we're very proud of Justin. And Paul's birthday is in February, is correct. I have to change the title on this thing. It's not my birthday or hers. It's this friggin' dog turned 1 year old today. Good night, everyone. Thank you, K9.
Thank you for watching.
Okay, so I think we got a couple of more here. Paul, that's the first thing Filipina P had said when she first arrived in New York, USA. She said it was so quiet. It's not loud like it is in the Philippines, especially with, that's true. That is a true fact. You know, you go to the States, everybody is fairly subdued. I mean, you get your people that freak out every now and then in the store wanting to see the manager because they're mad about something. But her statement would be, I have not had a chance to watch the video. I just saw the thumbnail. But that would be a very true statement. Here, it's just flat out loud, no matter where you go. People talk loud. When they're on the phone, I always think they're thinking that they're talking long distance. So they have to shout into the phone. Anyway. Have a great day, Paul and May. Thank you very much. And I will change the title. And then my buddy K9 is going to be, you can get Baby May an EIN number for tax purposes at the U.S. Embassy. I'll have to contact them. I don't know what an EIN number is. See, this is why I have smart subscribers. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, K9.
EIN number. If I could write her up, that'd be great. All right, kids, we're going to call it a day. Thank you for joining us. And we hope everybody is happy and prosperous and healthy and happy. And we will see you in our next video, huh?
Thank you guys for watching and greeting for Tada and gift for birthday Tada.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Where's Tada?
Tada!